Hello, my name is Luis Gonzalez. I'm a Pilates teacher here at the Pilates Play Studios. I will be performing the last 20 exercises of the classical reformer sequence, starting with the short box flat back. So we'll begin with all springs on as the box in a short box position. Feet go onto the straps, or like we have fuzzies here for your feet. So your feet are secure underneath the fuzzies. So first we'll do is flat back. We'll do 4 exercises of each. Sitting nice and tall, arms crossed at your chest. You're just going to hinge back as far as you can comfortably go and come back up. Inhale, exhale, hinge, making sure your torso is in neutral, your spine in neutral, and transverse pulled in tightly. One more time. Sit back tall. Next will be the obliques. Arms pressing against each other with a lot of energy. You're going to round back to the space where you start to tremble. Rotate to the right. Come center. Rotate to the left. Come center. We'll do 4 on each side. 2 more on each side. 1 more on each side. Come back up and rest. Round back. You can have your hands wrapped around your belly. Make sure you don't pooch out. Basically, you're just going to go round back into space where you start to tremble and come back up, staying rounded. Sit nice and tall. And round back into space where you start to tremble and pull the belly button in. Just sit round all the way up. Sit back tall. Round back into space. Round all the way forward, scooping your belly, scooping your belly, scooping your belly. And then slowly sit back tall. Round back into space. Keep your legs engaged the entire time. So you're secure on the straps. Round all the way forward. Keep your legs straight. Sit back tall. Good. Now we'll do spear fish. And have a spear. So basically a spear fish. You're going to rotate to the right. Spear your imaginary fish. Come back up, center. So if you can just rotate and spear, or you just come all the way off your hips, spear your fish, and come back up and rest both cheeks back on the ground. Inhale, we'll do 4 of each, 3 more. Rotate, spear, come back up. We'll do this version, butt stays down, rotate left, spear, come back up. 2 more times, rotate, spear, come back up, rotate left, spear, come back up. 1 more on each side, rotate right, spear, rotate left, spear, come back up, and rest. Next exercise will be climb a tree. Left, begin with the left foot under the fuzzy, right leg bent. Basically, you're going to walk up that right leg, hand over hand. At the top of the movement, you'll find a position for your right leg. Right leg will stay still as you walk down. Hand over hand. Reach behind you and walk up that leg. 1, 2, 3, 1 rep. 3 more. Walk down that leg, hand over hand. Reach behind. Exhale, walk up that leg, hand over hand. 2 more, hand over hand. Release. Walk up that leg. 1 more time, hand over hand. Inhale behind. Exhale, walk up that leg. Leg stays still. Switch to your left leg. Find position for your left leg. Walk up that left leg. Once you find position, you're going to slowly walk down, hand over hand. Hands go behind you. Inhale, let's walk back up. Hand over hand, walk down. Inhale behind, exhale, walk back up. 2 more times, hand over hand. Reach your hands behind it, walk back up. 1 more time, hand over hand. Inhale, exhale, walk up. And then rest. That's it for short box series. We'll take the box off. And for long spine, you'll have 2 springs on. I'll keep it red and blue. Your feet will go back on the long loops or feet extensions if you have those for your machine. So the difference between this and short spine is pretty much your legs stay straight. So, inhale, prepare, exhale, legs go over your head, feet together, and turn out. Open your feet, hip width apart, feet flexed, rolling your spine down, feet stays flexed. Once your tailbone touches, feet back together. Inhale, exhale, legs back over your head. Feet flexed apart. Roll your spine down, your legs stay straight. Good, 2 more times. Legs back over, toes pointed. Separate your feet, feet flexed. Roll your spine down. 1 more time. Feet back together. Toes pointed, feet flexed. Roll your spine down. Elbow touches, feet together. Then you can do the reverse. Feet flexed. Back over. Feet together, toes pointed. Roll your spine down. Feet flexed, legs back over. Feet together, toes pointed. Roll back down. 2 more times. Feet flexed, feet apart, legs back over. Toes pointed. Roll back down. 1 more time, feet flexed, legs back over. Feet together, toes pointed. Roll your spine. And slowly take the straps off from your feet. Goes back on the pegs, roll up to a sitting position. Inhale, roll all the way up, reach for your toes. And we'll begin with a knee stretch. Foot bars go back to the top position. 2 springs, red and a blue, or 2 reds. We'll do round back first. Knee stretch 1 is round back. So, hands shoulder width apart. You're going to round your spine back so your butt's about 6 inches from your heels. You're going to press the carriage out, staying in a rounded position. Then we'll do 4. Press out, come in. 3, 2, and 1. Now for knee stretch 2, which is flat back. Find your flat back, drop your bum back 6 inches with flat back, and press the carriage out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Knee stretch. Knees off. So you're basically going to round your lower back so your butt is 6 inches from your heels. And by lifting your abdominals up, your knees will lift up from the carriage, and that'll be your knees up. You're going to prepare, exhale, lift your knees up, and press the carriage out and in. Slowly come back down, and then rest. Knees stretch, knees off, and round back. Next will be our pelvic press. You'll have 3 reds and a blue. Move the foot bar back into position. You lie back down, head rest can be up or down. So basically what you do, you lift your hips up. So it's hovering over the mat. Press the carriage on Pilates feet. This out and in. We'll do 2 more. 1 more. Good, roll back down. Next we'll be running your feet on parallel. Straighten the legs all the way out. And dropping your right heel, bending your left knee. And good. Go for the stretch. Back your legs. 1 more for good measure. Good. Lift both heels up. Bring carriage home. Pull the knees into your chest. And rest. You're going to drop the spring back to your red and the blue. We'll do control front, control back. So control front. Hands will be in the shoulder block. Feet on the foot bar. You're going to push out into a plank position. push the carriage up, right foot lifts. Push the carriage up, left foot lifts. We'll do 3 on each side. And rest. Control front. Control back. Your hands will be in the shoulder blocker. Feet in the feet on the foot bar, bum lifted. So as you lift, push the carriage away, right foot lifts. Carriage away, left foot lifts. 3 more on each side. 2 more. 1 more. And then rest. So side stretch. We'll do this first, this side. Left hand grabs the left forward block for a side stretch. Pull, pull, pull towards the left side. In an exhale, stretching the right lateral side. Make sure your knees are lined up and your back of your foot lined up with your bum. And we'll transition to the other side. Side stretch. Right foot grabs the forward peg. Now stretch the left lateral side for 4 breaths. For 3, 2, 1. Now for mermaid. 1 rest spring, right hand forward of your shoulder. You'll push up and over, anchoring the left hip. And release it back. 3 more times. 2 more times. 1 more time. And switch. Anchoring the right hip. Foot is lined up with your bum. 2 knees lined up forward. Left hand forward to your shoulder. Right hand. 3 more times. 2 more times. 1 more time. Slowly come back up. Now for mermaid, for Cleopatra. Both shins are lined up. Move the foot bar in because I'm going to have short torso. Both shins lined up. Basically push the carriage out, first stretch. And you want to come in, you want to use the right hand to prove that right lateral stretch, pushing, pushing, pushing. As you bring the carriage all the way. And push. And looking to the back of the form when you come in. Push. And use the right hand to get that nice stretch in the right lateral side. 1 more time. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Shoulder stays down as best you can. Good. Other side. Shin stacked at top. Left hand, right hand down on the mat. Push your carriage up. As you come in, feel the stretch on the left lateral side. 3 more times. 2 more times. 1 more time. As you push away, look forward to the foot bar. As the carriage comes in, look away. Good. 1 more time. And then rest. The last 3 exercises will be eaves lunge, side split, front split, and back split. So we reposition the foot bar back. 1 red spring. We'll start with your left foot down on the floor. Right foot against your carriage, right knee lined up to your left hip. Just push out into a deep lunge for a nice stretch. And come back in. Keeping your hips square, back leg internally rotating. You want a bigger stretch. 2 more times. 1 more time. And we switch to the other side. Right foot to the front of the reformer, left knee, left foot onto the shoulder block and carriage. Back leg internally rotate. You want a deeper stretch. Come back in. 3 more times. 2 more times. And then 1 more time. And then rest. For our side splits, front splits, and back splits, I'm going to move the foot bar 2 clicks forward. So you always place your foot on a non-moving surface first. Right foot goes on the wooden platform. Left foot goes on the carriage, lining up your toes. And you're just going to press out and in a side split. Working your abductors as you push your carriage away. If you're lighter spin, you can work your adductors. And that is 4. Bring the carriage back in. Our left foot goes on the wood. And you slowly rotate. Right foot goes on the carriage. And press out in your split. If it's a heavier spring, you use your abductors to push the carriage out. If you want to work adductors, you make a lighter spring to pull the carriage in. Good. 1 more time. Bring the carriage in. Good. So we go to the non-moving surface. We'll transition to our front splits. So right foot will go on the wood platform. Left foot goes on the carriage. Just go as far as you can comfortably go in your split. Both legs are straight now. Just push out and come back in. 3 more times. Try to keep your hips square to the foot bar, looking straight forward. Work your balance. 1 more time. Slowly bring the carriage home. Position that right foot back on the wood. And now left foot goes on the wood, right foot goes on the carriage. And press out for your split on the other leg. You can your arms in a T position if you want, or hands on your waist. 2 more times. 1 more time. Good. Bring both feet to the non-moving platform. Rest. And now we'll do back split. Back split is basically a front split facing the back. So we position with our left foot on the wood, right foot on the carriage, hands in a T if you want, or on your waist. 2, 1. Bring it back in. Slowly bring the foot back to the wood. The left foot goes on the carriage for your back split. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the carriage back home. Slowly slide the foot back. And then slowly rest. Step down to the right. So that's the last 20 exercises of the classical reformer sequence, starting with short box flat back, ending with our short front and back split. My name again is Luis Gonzalez. I'm a Pilates teacher at the Pilates Play Studios. Thanks for watching.